Imagine being one of the most explosive running backs in the NFL. 4 straight Pro Bowls, 17 to 18 touches a game, hundreds of yards week in and week out. Then your team decides they don't want to pay you, trades you away, and suddenly you're barely touching the football. This isn't some scrub who fell off a cliff. This is Dalvin Cook, and the Minnesota Vikings straight up screwed him. Today, we're breaking down how one of Florida State's all-time greats went from superstar to afterthought. Let's dive in. Before we get to the NFL drama, let's settle this once and for all. Dalvin Cook is the greatest running back to ever come out of Florida State, and I don't say that lightly. Sorry, Warrick Dunn fans. Dunn was incredible, a Hall of Famer, no doubt. But Dalvin, he was on a completely different level. Cook didn't just break Dunn's FSU single-season rushing record. He shattered it. He passed him in career yards, explosive vision, elite speed, and that home run ability every single carry. Unanimous All-American, Jim Brown Trophy winner. The dude was a problem from day one. Vikings drafted him in the second round in 2017, and after a solid rookie year cut short by injury, he became the guy in Minnesota. From 2019 to 2022, Dalvin Cook was an absolute monster. 4 consecutive Pro Bowls, averaging around 17 to 18 carries per game in his prime seasons. Multiple 1,100-plus yard rushing seasons. 2020, 1,557 yards, 5.0 YPC, 16 touchdowns. Consistent 4.5-plus yards per carry, plus receiving threat. He was getting the ball early and often. The Vikings offense ran through him. Defenses had to stack the box, and he still made plays. This guy wasn't just good, he was a cornerstone. Fans loved him. The team leaned on him heavily. But here's where it goes wrong. Heading into 2023, Dalvin had 2 years left on a big extension. But here comes GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah. He looked at the cap situation and said, nah. He didn't want to pay Cook what he was worth on the back end of his contract. Instead of working out a deal or keeping their 4-time consecutive Pro Bowl running back, Adofo-Mensah released him in June 2023 after failing to trade him. It was a classic, we're not paying you move, disguised as cap management. Cook had given them his best years, stayed relatively healthy after that rookie knee issue, and produced at an elite level. But business is business, right? And here's the kicker. You know who they replaced him with? Aaron Jones, a 29-year-old coming off hamstring and knee injuries, signed for $7 million. They let a 4-time Pro Bowler walk to save cap space and then spent $7 million on an aging back from Green Bay. You can't make this up. Cook lands with the Jets on a 1-year deal worth up to $8.6 million. Sounds good until you see what happened next. The Jets, one of the worst run programs in the entire NFL, already had a young explosive running back in Breece Hall. Cook signed to be the complement, the veteran leader, but instead of sharing the load, he became a bit player. With the Vikings, 17 to 18 touches, 80 to 100-plus yards per game averages in peak years. With the Jets in 2023, just 67 carries all season, 214 rushing yards, 3.2 yards per carry, barely 4 to 5 touches some games. He didn't suddenly forget how to run. The usage killed him. No rhythm, no trust in the system, sitting behind a younger back on a team that wanted to feature Hall. Cook was still the same explosive player. He just wasn't getting the reps he deserved or earned. He even reportedly got frustrated and wanted out mid-season. Classic case of a system failing the player, not the other way around. Dalvin Cook didn't fall off a cliff. The Minnesota Vikings didn't value him enough to pay him, shipped him to a crowded backfield, and his production cratered because of opportunity, not talent. He was FSU's best, a 4 times Pro Bowler, and a true workhorse. Football is a business, but loyalty matters too. What do you think? Did the Vikings screw Dalvin? Should he have gotten more chances? Drop your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more NFL what if and hot takes. Who's next on the screwed by their team list? Let me know. Peace.